dusk at Collinwood, and Barnabas Collins soon will rise. But he will find himself in the Collinwood of 1796, for he has been drawn backward into time to save Victoria Winters from hanging. He has seemingly failed in that task, for at midnight on the previous night, she was hanged and pronounced dead. Everyone at Collinwood is mourning her death, all but one, the witch who caused that death, and who even now controls her from beyond the grave.
Soon they will come for you. Soon they will bury you, never knowing the real truth. They will place you in your casket and bury you in the earth. Then, and only then, will I release you from my spell. You will awaken and find yourself in your tomb. A tomb from which you can never escape. You will scream and cry out for help, but no one will hear you. Then gradually, you will die again, and this death will be the most terrifying death of all. But what death could be more fitting for the woman Barnabas loves?
Are you ready, Ben?
I'm ready.
Good.
Mr. Bradford, shouldn't you rest for a while?
No.
Well, at least you should have something to eat.
You'll have to leave her sometime. After she's buried.
Stop it!
Millicent.
Did I say something wrong?
She's not going to be buried. I'm not letting anybody take her away. I won't. I can't.
I wish there was something I could say, something I could do.
She's dead. I have to accept it. There's nothing else anybody can do.
So you actually came.
I told you that I would.
You betrayed me.
Oh, Barnabas, I didn't betray you.
You let Vicky go to the gallows and be hanged.
She did have to undergo the hanging, yes.
Then how come you say you didn't betray me?
Because when she was hanged, She was under my spell.
You're lying. She's dead.
No, Barnabas. She only seems to be dead. When I release her from my spell, she will live again.
And when will you do that?
When you and I leave this place together.
You think that I would go away with you now?
Yes, to save Victoria Winter's life?
You expect me to trust you?
If you refuse to trust me, she will die. The most horrible death imaginable.
No, Angelique. It is you who will face destruction.
No!
You will die by fire, the death you deserve.
No! No, please!
Burn! Burn! Burn!
Vicky,
Peter.
you're alive. You're alive.
She's gone.
Aye. Gone forever.
Hard to believe. You've been finally able to get rid of her. Take her ashes, Ben, and scatter them to the winds, so that every trace of her is gone.
Aye, sir. Nothing would give me more pleasure.
Come.
Barnabas. He's dead. He's dead.
Dead.
I saw you hanged.
But Peter,
What's the last thing you remember? The very last thing.
standing on the gallows. Then the next thing I knew, I was here with you. But how was it possible?
I don't need any explanation. Just the fact that you're here is good enough for me.
Vicky.
Countess, I've been looking all over the house for you. What are you doing up here?
I heard screaming.
Oh, yes, I heard it too. I found it most curious.
Barnabas.
I beg your pardon.
Barnabas, I saw him. He's alive.
Oh, yes, I know.
You know?
I saw him too. I told everyone at the time, but no one would believe me. I notice people pay very little attention to the things I say.
But I saw him die.
Perhaps he didn't really die.
But he did. And this coffin. It's empty. What is it doing here?
I've noticed something else about people. They continually ask me questions I can't answer.
Perhaps I didn't really see Barnabas. Perhaps I only imagined it.
Oh, no. You saw him. Others have seen him, too. My husband saw him.
Nathan?
He spoke about Barnabas when I saw him yesterday. He said the most outrageous things. I began to wonder if Nathan is well. Mentally, I mean.
Well, what did he say?
He wanted me to destroy Barnabas.
Destroy?
Yes. He said there was only one way Barnabas could be destroyed. By driving a stake through his heart. Does that make any sense to you?
Stake? Through his heart?
That's what he said. How could he expect me to do a thing like that? Do you understand it?
I think I'm beginning to.
It's a miracle. I don't know how it happened.
How did it happen?
Apparently, she did put a spell on you. When she was engulfed in flames, the spell was broken.
And if you hadn't destroyed her...
Vicky, don't even think about it. She's gone at last.
Everything's packed. We can leave now.
Then go. Go as quickly as possible and as far away as you can.
I thought we'd head west. Nobody knows us out there. We can get married.
I'll never see either of you again. Be happy, both of you.
Barnabas, I want to thank you.
The fact that Vicky is alive is thanks enough. Just go. Vicky?
Can I be alone with him for a moment, Peter?
Sure.
You must linger. The sooner you're gone, the safer you'll be.
I just wanted a moment to say goodbye to you. I just wanted to say one thing. No matter what happens, no matter where we go, I'll always feel close to you. No matter where we are, I'll always feel that you're somewhere nearby.
Goodbye, Vicky.
Goodbye, Barnabas.
It doesn't seem possible. And yet it must be.
I don't understand.
There are legends about dead men who walk in the night and exist on the blood of the living. Vampires.
Do you know what you're saying?
I should have guessed. Oh, my poor Josette. Just before she died, how pale she was.
Countess, I don't understand.
He was trying to make her into what he is. One of the living dead. That's why she jumped from Widow's Hill.
I can't comprehend.
Barnabas Collins destroyed Josette. I will avenge her death. As God is my witness, I will destroy Barnabas Collins.
Mr. Barnabas, you keep on talking about returning. Where are you returning from?
Don't ask questions, Ben. I've accomplished what I set out to accomplish, and now I must go back.
Back?
Yes. I told Julia to meet me at the appointed place in 48 hours.
Mr. Barnabas.
At 8 o'clock, I should be there.
Where?
The cemetery where you found me.
After all that's happened, it's no wonder you ain't thinking straight.
I must go now.
Mr. Barnabas, there's no point in going out there.
I'm not going to argue with you, Ben.
All right. But I'm going with you.
Where are you going?
We'll follow Barnabas. Come with me.
Do you really think we should?
I will not let him out of my sight.
What if he should catch us?
He won't if we're careful.
Countess, I
Come.
This is it, Ben. This is the place where Julia and I were standing.
Julia? Who's Julia?
There's a great deal you will never understand, Ben. Will you just do as I say?
What do you want me to do?
Whatever happens, even though you may not understand, accept it. Will you do that?
I'll do anything you want me to, Mr. Barnabas.
Good. Julia, hear me. Hear my voice echoing through the centuries. Hear me and draw me to you. Draw me forward in time. Julia, let me return to you. Let me return to you. Julia, hear my voice. Hear me. I am here, Julia. Waiting. Concentrate. Draw me to you. Draw me to you. I don't understand what's happening.
Mr. Barnabas, don't you think we better go home now?
No, Ben. It must work. It has to.
What?
Perhaps the rest of the past must continue as it did.
The past?
Yes. Julia, perhaps she's supposed to find me as Willie found me. How will she know?
Willie? What are you talking about?
Ben, there's something you must do for me. Come with me.
What are we doing here?
I will not return to Collinwood when the sun rises. I will remain here.
Here?
Yes.
But why?
I've told you already. I cannot answer all your questions. Now just trust me and do as I ask you to do.
All right.
I want you to leave now and go back to Collinwood and return here tomorrow to the same place and put chains around this coffin.
Chain you?
Yes.
But Mr. Barnabas...
Please do it. And tell my father what has happened.
I wish I could understand.
You'll never understand, Ben. But know that I must be destroyed. And this will be the most merciful way. Now leave now and come back with the chains and chain this coffin tightly as you can. Do you understand? And make sure that no one ever destroys or disturbs my final rest. Goodbye, Ben. I'll never see you again. You've been a good friend.
Bye, Mr. Barnabas.
certain you know what you're doing?
Absolutely.
I'm not so sure you do.
Lieutenant Forbes, I had you released from prison so you could help me. Do you want to go back there?
No.
Then do what must be done.
All right. Telling the truth.
Of course. Why would I lie? Open the coffin. Lieutenant Forbes, you're supposed to be a brave man. Open it. See? He can't harm you now, can he?
No.
Destroy him.